Welcome everyone. In one of the previous videos we tried to build an application. The application name is Streamlify, and the core idea was to have an application to have some suggestions when you want to make a live stream. So you can get from your audience a list of topics for your live streams, and your audience can even upvote some of the ideas. So that's an idea, an application. I built that application using nextjs, and of course when you build an application with nextjs you want to try it out with Vercel, okay? And this is what I did in the first iteration. But then I thought, is there a different way to deploy this application? Can I use something different? So I started to look for alternatives online, and I think I found a very nice one, which is called the Sevalla. So we will see this together now, and we'll deploy this application using the Sevalla hosting platform. I think it's a very valid one. Let me show you. So the core idea of Sevalla is to deploy something without complexity, and I think they achieved their goal. And let me go you through the step-by-step process that I did to deploy this application using this tool. It's very simple and straightforward. They have different services, of course. We'll make a basic example today, but you can also make more complicated ones. First of all, you need to create an account. I already created one, and you can join using GitHub, Google, different things. I already added my application. There is very transparent this spending overview, but you have some free credit, and I will leave a link in the description so you can also try it out. Let's see the different sections. One is static sites. You can host a static site here. It's not this case because I wanted to make a slightly more complicated one, but it's nice. Applications, you can have here all your applications. I already added mine here. You also have object storage, and you can also add a database here. You can create your first database, PostgreSQL, for example, or MySQL. Maybe I'll make another example where I add my database, okay? And if you want to add an application, you just go here. The interface, it's very straightforward. You can add a Git repository, a Docker image. In this case, you can select a repository straight from your GitHub account. I think this is a very nice feature to have. So you don't have to copy-paste the things from GitHub. You already have all of them here. Let's see if I find something meaningful here. And by the way, in the basic free tier, you can add more than one, so probably this will complain, but this is just to show you the process on how you can do that. You can decide the name, the location, and you can select, for example, here a hobby. In my case, I can't add this one because I already added one, but you can try this process. And if you have any problem, just leave a comment in this video and I'll help you out, no worries. Let's see how it works. You have a dashboard here, so once you add the application, you should have something like that here. In my case, my application is called Streamlify. And I really love this interface here that really shows you, for example, here Cloudflare and other information, for example, the port of the application. I really like this visual thing. And for example, here you can click deploy now, okay, and this is automatic. So once you, for example, push some new updates, it will get updated, and I think this is a very nice feature to have. Okay, once it's done, for example, you can view the logs. This was a very basic application, so no worries here, but you will have your logs of your application here. And for example, what I'm interested in is to visit the application. For example, here I'm hosting this Next.js application not using Vercel, which I think it's a very interesting alternative. And here this is my application, so you can submit ideas, for example, for future videos. So feel free also to leave a comment if you want me to do some other ideas. I'm currently working on this application called Streamlify, and you can vote stuff. And as you can see here, I'm using this application hosted on Sevalla. So really good job, Sevalla. I think they did a good job even in the docs. They are very good one. Let's go to the docs. I want to quickly check them out. I will leave a link in the description. Here you can host, of course, different projects in different technologies. You can use Docker, you can use many different things. So I just want to let you know that this is a tool that you can use. I will leave a link below if you want to try it out, if you want to make me any questions. And yeah, let me know what you think about that, if you ever used that, if you liked it or not. What would you like to do to improve it, how maybe Sevalla helped you in your process, and that's it. Okay, so this was Sevalla. I really like this tool. I think I'll integrate this in my current workflow. The things I like the most about Sevalla are that you can set up a CI/CD pipeline. Maybe I will make a video about that. You can use a Docker image, which is also a great plus. I think I will try with a Docker image in one of the next videos. Again, I leave a link below if you want to try it out. If you want, you can leave a comment if you tried out, if you like it or not, what would you like to do to improve it. What I like is that this tool is very straightforward, and it also gives you a nice and generous free tier. So trying it out is free, and then you can see how you can expand your possibility to deploy your applications in this way. So maybe you can try it out even with something which is not Next.js. I can try it out, for example, with a Rust application or a Go application or Java application. So kudos to the Sevalla team, and best of luck, and let me know what you think about that again, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.